Hi guys, Digital Demon here and welcome to Buy the Sword, a series in which I look at swords and what I do with them. In the last episode I showed an example of a random fight using our interpretation on Alfred Hutton's Military Sabre treatise. In this episode I wanted to talk a little bit about Hutton and his impact in the fencing community. Alfred Hutton was born on the 10th of March 1839 in England. He was a Victorian officer in the King's Dragoon Guards, writer and most importantly, swordsman. Hutton was amongst the first to revive historical fencing in England. Originating from Beverley in Yorkshire, he was the 11th and youngest member of the Hutton family. His father, Henry William Hutton, was a captain in the 4th Royal Irish Dragoon Guards, a cavalry regiment in the British Army, retiring in 1811. Growing up, Hutton was intended for the church. However, the outbreak of the Indian military in 1857 drove interest towards a career in the military. Hutton left College University Oxford and joined the army in 1859. Upon his entry to the 79th Cameron Highlanders as an ensign, a sergeant noticed Hutton's collection of swords and challenged him to a bout. The sergeant, who had a reputation as a skilled fighter, chose bayonet against Hutton's sword, but was bested. The two changed weapons, and Hutton bested the sergeant again. From here on in, Alfred Hutton was asked to form a fencing class, and with the introduction of his teachings, the swordsmanship of the regiment vastly improved. This helped kick-start Hutton's career as a renowned swordsman. Hutton learned to fence from the age of 12 at his fencing school in St James Street from Henry Charles Angelo the Younger. Angelo was appointed Superintendent of Sword Exercise in the Army and author of the Military Standard Infantry Sword Exercise for 50 years. The school itself was established by Domenico Angelo Malevolti Tremondo, a renowned Italian fencing master and author of classic treatises on the small sword. This taste for the blade came from Hutton's father, who studied under Henry Angelo the Elder, who was son of Domenico Angelo. When Alfred Hutton left the army, he returned to St James's Street to study under William Turk, successor to Angelo the Younger, where he practised modern fencing with foil, sabre and bayonet, but his interest remained focused on the study and revival of older fencing systems and schools. In 1889, Cold Steel, a practical treatise in the sabre, Hutton's most influential work, was published, where 18th century English backsword meets modern Italian dueling sabre to help form an original method of military sabre use on foot. The treatise also discussed self-defence techniques based on the constable's truncheon and short sword bayonet, amongst other elements. He advocated a competently wielded bayonet should beat a good swordsman in his published work, Fixed Bayonets, but Hutton's view on the bayonet were deemed too theoretical to be put into practical use in the military. Hutton's study and practice of historical fencing borrowed elements of historical masters such as George Silver and Achille Moroso. He lectured and demonstrated these systems during the 1890s, encouraging various military charities and contemporary methods of competitive fencing which were no longer popular in England. Hutton used these lectures to discuss and promote his own theories and system on the military sabre fencing, a system that several groups, including ours, study and practice to this day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Catch you later. Bye.
Alright, you can have half a point for finger end. Ali. Nah. Yeah, you've got two blacks there. We can't go so. Okay, one, there's half. Sorry. Ali? there. Okay. 2.5 to 1. No, sorry, 2 to 1.5. Oh, this is going to get confusing. I'm getting to the half. Allez. No. Continue.
Yes.
Getting the fire across. Allez. Alright, have a look. You accidentally left that hanging around when you poked your arm. Continue. Allez. Yeah, must have been accidental. Let's do a half. Ha! Freezing. Allez.
Yes.
Finally got through. Squat keeps us 4-2. Allez. It's Christmas pies or all fell out of the belly. Allez. You missed?
No.
20 seconds.
Oh, nice. 5-3. Allez. Oh, and again. Same again. You want to reassemble the traps? Or not? Okay. Allez. Oh, look how you walk straight through a point. I thought that landed as well. Alright, that was 6-5. Alright. Double hit again.
2 seconds.